Hi, I'm Guy Training, and this is AI in the Classroom. And today I'm making my life a lot easier with Claude Cowork. And this is what happens. I love using movement in my classroom. I love the more calmer exercises and the more active exercises. I have my students initiate them. But here's the thing. I don't have a huge arsenal of innovative things. So I tend to do the same 2-3 things at the last minute. And I don't love it. I want to have a little bit more variety. And yesterday I thought, hey, Claude Cowork maybe can help me with that. So what I did is I created a very simple prompt for my morning movement. And I said, create a task that once a day suggests a movement activity for second grade students. I did talk about the level of the students. The task should be calming. I'm thinking about kids coming in from recess, for example. So we want to be calming. And I needed to come out in an email every morning at 7:30 a.m. So notice what I'm trying to do is make something that happens that comes into my email and I don't have to do anything else. So Claude Cowork can do this. It is wonderful at doing this. So you can see, for example, it set up a file and then it told me how to open it and how to figure out, because it needs to send an email, therefore it needs to be allowed into my email. Or you can use a developer email that doesn't go into your email, but is used just for development. Either way, it's fine. I created one with the developer. It was super easy. And at the same time, I eventually chose to use Google. So there's a conversation. It took me a while to figure it out and to make sure I have everything right there. But I did figure it out. You need to take a few minutes for this, right? To figure out how Claude Cowork works. This is the first time I've done something where an agent has actually gotten hold of a piece of my computer and be able to call up, in this case, email. So it took me a few minutes, and I also had to check with myself if this is the best choice, but my Gmail is fairly safe. So that's what I did. It walks you through all of the steps. If you get stuck and you say, hey, I'm stuck, I don't know where to go, it tells you where to go. So it walked me through all of the steps, and it says it's ready. So I was wondering, is it really ready? Is it going to send me an email tomorrow morning? And this is the tomorrow. And you can see that I have in my email an activity, Cloud Stretch, and it says, good morning, today's movement activity. And notice that it is very short. It is definitely calming, and it gives me enough directions without actually creating a tremendous amount of text, which I appreciate, because at this point, I just want to have an activity and be able to move on. And there's even a teacher tip about background music, a soft background music. So that's great. So that's how it worked with Claude Cowork, and I'll see you next time.